Hey guys, I'm Brett the Nerdy Engineer. I had such great feedback from my previous video about using my Model X in the winter that I decided to do a follow-up video to answer some questions and provide additional information. In this video, I'll talk about driving in the snow, I'll test out the Falcon wing doors in the snow, and I'll also talk about which all-weather mats I got. After another recent snowfall in Denver, I took my Model X out to some empty parking lots to test it out in the snow. Once again, I was blown away by how the Model X handled. For the most part, it really stuck to the road. Now, I was able to get the car to slide while doing a sharp turn at one point, but overall, I felt like I could easily control the car in the snow. I felt much safer driving the Model X through the snow than I did my old Subaru, so that's saying a lot. It's amazing how you adapt. I remember driving my Model X home when I first took delivery of it. The weather was great that day, but I was so nervous something was going to happen to it. Now I actually take my car out in the snow when the roads haven't even been plowed just to see how it handles. Now don't get me wrong, I'm still going to cry myself to sleep when it gets its first scratch, but it's amazing how much braver I've become over time. Now back to winter driving. I should mention that I still have all-season tires even though I received a lot of great feedback about the importance of winter tires. Notice that I said winter tires instead of snow tires. I used to always call them snow tires, but a lot of viewers pointed out that the more accurate term is winter tires because they provide much better traction when it's really cold out, even if the roads are dry. They accomplish that by using a different rubber compound so it stays softer at a colder temperature. I used to think that since I was a very conservative driver in the snow that I didn't need winter tires, but as some people pointed out, it doesn't matter how safe you're driving if someone else slides through an intersection or spins out in front of you. All that matters at that point is being able to avoid hitting them, and winter tires can be the difference between an accident and a close call. So I do plan on getting a set of winter tires. I'm just having trouble deciding between the Nokians and the Blizzaks. Which ones do you guys recommend, and do you think I should get a new set of rims or just the tires? One item I forgot to test last time was opening the Falcon wing doors in the snow. If your Model X is completely covered in snow, then yes, you will most likely drop snow in your car by opening the Falcon wing doors. When I tried it, I didn't drop a ton of snow in there, but it's definitely enough to annoy any passengers you might have back there. If you do have to open your Falcon wing doors when your car's covered in snow, I'd recommend just brushing the snow away from the seams of the roof. I don't think you have to actually clear the whole roof to open the Falcon wing doors. To protect the inside of your car, there are three main all-weather floor mats that you can get for the Model X: WeatherTech, Lloyd's, and Tough Pro. The WeatherTech ones are sold through Tesla, but they're super expensive, so I didn't even consider them. So that left Lloyd's and Tough Pro. I think the look and the functionality of the Lloyd's and Tough Pro mats are similar enough that the decision really was a matter of price for me. So I went with the Tough Pro because they're quite a bit cheaper than the Lloyd's. The hexagon pattern of the Tough Pro mats does an excellent job of trapping any dirt or snow melt. Also, I have to admit, once I saw them in person, I knew I'd made the right decision. They look better in person than they did in the photos I'd seen online. The pattern is much more subtle in the darkness of the car than it appears in most of the photos. And for all you 5-seater Model X owners, Tough Pro now has floor mats for you guys too. I'll put a link to the floor mats in the description down below. We also had some pretty cold weather recently. I took the opportunity to park my Model X outside overnight to see how much range loss occurred. The next morning, the car said it was 2 degrees Fahrenheit. I was a little shocked when I only lost 8 miles of range over about 10 hours of sitting in this extreme cold. However, once I started driving, the range was dropping quite a bit faster than I was actually driving. This is probably a combination of the snowy roads, heating the cabin of the Model X, and also the overnight range loss being recalculated. So just keep in mind, if you leave your car unplugged in the cold, expect to lose at least 10 miles of range overnight, and probably more. Don't forget, if you're considering buying a Tesla, you can save $1,000 by using an owner's referral link. I'll put my link in the description down below for anyone that's interested. Well, that's it for this video. Hopefully I answered all of your additional questions about using the Model X in the winter. If you have any more questions or suggestions, let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like it and also subscribe to my channel so you can see my upcoming videos. Thanks for watching!